Hello YouTube. This is VSG Mitch, 3 week update, week 3 update. Vertical sleeve gastrectomy performed at Graha Kedoya Hospital by Dr. Handy Wing in West Jakarta. Uh, First, an update on the stats. My date of surgery weight was 316 pounds. As I mentioned previously, it's difficult to say what my top weight was. It was probably, if you go back some years ago, it was very, very high, pushing 400 pounds, high 300s anyway. Um, the most in recent times was 345. That was in January. Um, I dieted down a bit, and my pre-op weight was 316 pounds. Weighed in this morning at 290 point some odd pounds. I don't know what it was. It was 290. Which I was very pleased with. I think that it kind of shows that the idea of this is not just a restrictive procedure in the removal of your stomach and creation of the pouch or the sleeve, but it's very much a metabolic procedure as well, with the removal of the ghrelin hormone and kind of the resetting your system back to knowing that you know, not thinking that you are in starvation. So that's kind of cool. I haven't really done a lot of exercising. I've walked probably a mile a day at a comfortable pace, but I do that normally anyway, not as really necessarily exercise, but because we live in West Jakarta and we go to the mall or we go to the store, we walk. And I put a pedometer app on my phone, and it said I walked a mile yesterday. I did go to the gym once this week, and cycled for 20 minutes on a stationary bike, and it was about I think 4 miles I did in 20 minutes. So it was comfortable pace, but enough to break a sweat and get my heart rate up to about 120, 130 in that range. So did a little bit. I'm feeling a little better, although I do find that I'm feeling a little tired now. I think it's my body is still adjusting to the lower calorie intake and trying to figure out where I am. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about food. Um, I've been on soft food the past week, week and a half. I think I may be a little bit ahead of what the normal dietary recommendations are that I've seen online, based on what they do here. I was allowed to have, protein shakes literally the day after surgery, and even cottage cheese just a few days out. So that's kind of made the transition, I think, maybe a little smoother. But the past week I've been eating, if you watch the previous videos, you know the debacle with the egg. But this week I've been eating tuna. But I wanted to share with you a little bit about exactly what. This is Indonesian tuna, IM brand. IM is Bahasa Indonesian for chicken. So I guess this is kind of Indonesian chicken of the sea. It's in light tuna in water. Then I'm not a big oatmeal fan, but Quaker instant oats. I've been eating about probably a half a cup of oats, not the portion size of a cup, but about a half a cup, because that's all I can eat. I'm adding a scoop of protein to that to give it, puts it at about 30 grams of protein with the protein powder. And the protein I use is an Indonesian protein powder called Elmin Platinum. Now, Elmin has a number of different protein powder products. Some have powdered milk in them, and it's not fat-free powdered milk, so they actually have some fat content as well as some sugar content. The Platinum has neither. It's actually pretty good stuff. It's a whey protein isolate. A 33-gram scoop has 23 grams of protein, 5 grams of carbs, and it's pretty good. And there's no gula, which is sugar, and no fat. So it's a pretty solid protein isolate. Choco latte flavor. It's just chocolate. I don't know. It doesn't taste like any latte I've ever had. But I've been able to handle those well. Today I was released to start trying some solid foods. Be very careful, chewing well and listening to myself. I also had some refried beans this week. Uh, there's a saying that I've read online, or I think I've read online, regarding one of the side effects of the surgery is that it changes your taste buds, and I'll concur it does. I've always eaten refried beans, with Mexican food. I like Mexican. A lot of people do. And refried beans have always been kind of bland, but they're there. That kind of the glue that sticks the fajita together or whatever. Um, Not anymore. My taste buds revamped. They taste really, really good. They're a lot more flavorful than I remember them being. Tuna, I don't really care for so much. I used to like tuna. I almost always mixed it with hot sauce. I'm eating it now for the protein content, but this tuna has per serving 110 calories and 25 grams of protein, and there's actually 3 servings in a can. So a can of it has 330 calories and 75 grams of protein, and I've been knocking out 1 can of this a day, so that's 75 grams. Having a protein shake or 2 on top of that. This morning I had some Greek yogurt. I've been buying that as well, with a scoop of protein powder mixed in. So I'm getting well over 100 grams of protein a day, which is what the nutritionist said I should get. So I feel pretty good with that. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I think I know I'm at that point now where I'll probably be plateauing soon. I won't have a continued weight loss at the pace I'm going. Otherwise, I'll be at my goal in another couple months. But maybe by Christmas I'll be seeing some pretty good improvement. Any questions or any comments? Leave them below. I try to reply to people who comment on me if there's a reason. So thanks for watching my video again.